It's wonderful to have you with us, as you are one of the blockchain and Internet of Things leaders in Europe, also a partner of Climate Ledger and blockchain for climate initiatives. Please.
Okay, so today we had a workshop on City Olympics as a way to solve the world's problems, and we're trying to give September 11 a new meaning, a positive and collaborative and peaceful meaning. And so we were thinking about how to address the sustainability challenges of the future in novel ways. Basically, there are two pillars to address those challenges. Pillar one is nation states and the United Nations. Pillar two is global corporations. But to us, it seems that it will be hard to achieve the goals within the little time that's available. So we think we should have a complementary pillar three, which is about networks of cities that would engage citizens in the civil society. So this is about a new format to unleash mass innovation and engagement of the citizens to find new solutions to problems such as climate change, energy efficiency, sustainability, resilience, and peace. And it would be based on collaborative principles such as co-learning, co-creation, combinatorial innovation, coordination, cooperation, co-evolution, and collective intelligence. We've had a number of interesting partners around the table: United Nations Climate Change Action, and also the ICLEI Local Governments for Sustainability Network, which includes 1,500 cities around the world, which are committed to building a sustainable future. So they want to be on board and support the process that we are suggesting. We also had representatives of Climate Key with us, who are engaging in a climate zone which has actually more than 100 cities on board. And my own team has come up with the Biot School. It happened for the second time. It brings together blockchain and Internet of Things, because this is the way to go to build a new socio-ecological finance system, which is about participatory sustainability. So it would use Internet of Things sensors as we have them in the smartphone and elsewhere in order to measure the externalities. That means the external effects of noise and CO2 and waste of all kinds. And we would give different resources and effects different values or costs. That means we would build a multi-dimensional financial system on top of this, and that could be done, for example, with blockchain technology, obviously. And the idea is to create new forces in the market, multidimensional forces that would basically be able to close supply chains into a circular economy. And so we are working on tokens in order to achieve this. So we're thinking about social proofs and sensor proofs and other ways to basically prove that people have made a successful effort in reducing production of CO2. I mean, use bike to work, for example, or recycle and these kind of things. So with these new forces that I mentioned, a circular economy would emerge as the outcome of the process of all those new interactions that would be introduced, and a sharing economy would, of course, be part of this entire thing. So this is basically the picture that was created to summarize the outcomes of the day. So we are in the middle of the organization of this Climate City Olympics, and this is thought to be not just a European approach but a global approach, and we would all be very happy if we could really join forces to make this happen and unleash the power of civil society together. Thank you. Oh, thank you.